Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sam Saraswati Namaha. Om Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha. Komalam Kujayan Venum Shyamaloyam Kumarakaha Vedavedyam Param Brahma Bhasatam Purato Mama Sachidanandarupaya Vishulpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Numaham. Jayati Jagadimayam Yasya Kayadhavaste Vachana Rachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaya Dhruvapadamapi yato Yatkripato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kusala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi. Tasyaha sadhanani gayanti acharyaha tatu vishayatyagat sangatyagat cha. So with these two sutras, we are introduced or started the journey of gaining bhakti, parābhakti. Said vishayatyaga and sangatyaga. If we saw this yesterday, first we start with the vishayatyaga and sangatyaga. It's very easy to say vishayatyaga, sangatyaga, detach and attach and all that. Very easy to say. But when we actually try to practice it, we understand how difficult it is. Now comes a question, is it possible, is it possible to detach and attach? Is it possible to, give up all the Vishaya or the Sangha to the Vishaya? It says yes. How? That is the next sutra. Avyāvṛttabhajanāt. Avyāvṛttabhajanāt. So it is possible. How? Bhajanāt. Bhajanāt, worship. Bhajanāt. What kind of bhajanāt? Avyāvṛttabhajanāt. There's another part here. It is avyāvṛttabhajanāt. Our part is avyāvṛttabhajanāt. There's another part here also. Avyāvrta, not avyāvrta, avyāvrtam. Navyāvrtam, avyāvṛttabhajana. Two sutra, the same sutra, two partha bhedas are there. Now, first let us see what is our partha. Avyāvṛtta means what? Uninterrupted. It is flow. It should not be interrupted, uninterrupted. Avyāvṛttam, that without a break. Bhajanāt. So, if we can worship Bhagavan without a break, then it is possible to gain sangatyaga, vishayatyaga, etc. and to gain the parābhakti. Parābhakti is possible for anyone and everyone. The sense, there is no jati, niti, kula, gotra, adi vyāvṛtti in the bhakti marga. Even anyone are adhikari, but only thing is they should be able to do avyāvṛttabhajanam. What is the meaning of bhajanam? Bhajan, no? Bhajanam becomes bhajan. Bhajan means? So bhajanam, generally we say bhajan gana and all that. Actually the meaning of bhajanam is sevanam. So avyāvṛttabhajanāt means avyāvṛtta sevanāt. So we should be able to serve Bhagavan. Now, so what is the difference between sevanam and bhajanam? In bhajanam, two things happen. One, sevanam happens. Along with that, Adara bhakti, priya, prema also happen. So bhajanam is doing any action with prema. So anything, bhajanam is not only chanting Bhagavan's nama. We can do any kind of seva with that love for Bhagavan. As I was telling, even when we are cooking in our house also, that also can be bhajanam. How? If we feel that we are cooking for Bhagavan. When we are cleaning our house, we are cleaning not our house, we are cleaning Bhagavan's house. So any action, that is the beauty of the Bhakti Marga, any action can be bhajanam. It's not that you have to do this or that. Any action, whether it is Vaidikam, Laukikam va. So doing any action with this feeling or the remembrance or connecting any action with Bhagavan is known as bhajanam. Now, avyāvṛttam means without a stop. Now, is this possible to, do the bhajana or seva of Bhagavan without stop? Says, what here Shastra is trying to tell us, first thing is, many of us, we take up, some sadhana in our life. Okay? We may do it for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Then we say that this is not working. Let us start some other bhajan, other sadhana. Okay? Then we do that for some time and then that also not working. And then we leave it. Okay? Says, this is not possible in this path of bhakti. If you take up any kind of bhajanam, any kind of worship, that should be avyāvṛttam. Means, it should be a long practice. Not 1 day, not 2 days, not 41 days. It needs to be practiced for long time. That's why Sri Patanjali, Yoga Sutra says, how this is possible, how this avyāvṛtti is possible, how we can have that firm abidance in Bhagavan, how we can develop that parābhakti, says, satu dirghakala nairantarya satkara asevito dridhabhumihi. Any upāsana, not only upāsana, even life also. 1 day we studied Sanskrit, not coming. No. Dridhabhumi, anyone can. See, I heard that a person started his Sanskrit studies when he was 75 years old. Now he is, he got doctorate in Sanskrit. Because it's possible, only that we have a lot of mental blocks. We say, hey, because when we are growing up itself, people told us, Sanskrit is very difficult, okay? Oh. And because of that, we are not able to. So, in any, not only in spiritual life, even in the material life also, what should be there? There should be avyāvṛtti. Now, dirghakala. We have to give time. See, we sow seeds in the field, like a paddy or gehu, wheat. Within 90 days or so, you can reap it. But you place a seed of a mango tree. 3 months, it will be just coming out. 30 years it will take. But the 30 years it will take to give, but then it goes on for for many generations that will be there. So for longer result, we have to work or we have to wait for long period. Not that we do 10 malas 1 day. Kuch nahi hota hai. Not possible. We have to say avyāvṛtta, dirghakala. Now many of us are doing our sadhanas dirghakala. When we are maybe 5 years or 8 years old, we have given the Gayatri and we are chanting Gayatri. But nothing happens. 30 years, 40 years. Because next thing is Nairantarya. Upāsanā should be Nirantaram. No? In our life, what we do, there are so many things. We say, today I'm not doing puja. Why? Because I'm very busy. See, have you eaten breakfast? Of course, without breakfast, how is, we have time to have breakfast, but no time to do puja. So puja will always have all our spiritual practices, our japa, puja, anushtana, sandhya vandana. This is what we actually, whenever there is anything happens, we are waiting for where we can, cancel our upasana. So we can say, today was very busy. I did not get much time. No, Nairantarya should be there. Nirantarata should, not that we are doing for a long time, it should be continuous. Our japa, our puja, our manana, shravana, nididhyasana, which upasana, that should be Nairantaryam should be, Nirantarata should be there. Then, Nirantarata is there. We are doing every day. But we hate it. No, 3:30, I have to get up. 5:30, I have to sit for my japa. We do it because of some samskara or some fear. So when we were all young, they used to say, if you don't do Gayatri, then a Bhuta will catch you. Brahmarakshas, that Brahmarakshas sitting there. If you don't do Gayatri, Sandhya Vandana, the Brahmarakshas will swallow you. So, because of the fear we are doing, or because of some, we have to just. No, that also will not work. Dirghakalatta Nairantarya. Next is very important, Satkara. Satkara means we should actually should love to do that. Our upasanas are not something which should be done with, half-hearted or seeing japa, always looking at the Medu. No, satkara. We should feel. We should wait. No, we should wait for that our moments. Puja Gurudev used to say that our upasana time is like, suppose we got a meeting, or we got a, we are able to meet the president of the country or prime minister of the country. How eagerly we will be waiting. Isn't it? Suppose the prime minister of the country or the president of the country sends a letter to us. The prime minister shall meet you at this date, at this time. We are waiting. See, we are waiting to see this prime minister. How many years he will be there? Who knows? No. And what about the emperor of this entire universe? Our sadhana time, we should feel that is our meeting time with Bhagavan. So satkara, we should always feel, when this time, it's not 5:30. When that 5:30 will come, when I can sit for my bhajan, when I can do Bhagavad Smarana. So that kind of love should be there for that sadhana. Dirghakala Nairantarya Satkara. Next is Asevitaha. Asamantat Sevitaha. Means our sadhana should be Shuddham. Our sadhana should be complete. What do you mean by the complete sadhana? The sadhana, whatever we take up the sadhana, it should, there are many angas, many parts for the sadhana. Okay, so all those parts, when they are joined together, then it becomes powerful. As Pujya Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi said, Pujanam Japaha Chintanam. When that's the bhajanam, when it is physical, verbal and mental. Not that we are doing physically something or we are chanting verbally something, but mind is not there. So it should be asevitaha, no? Asamantat sevitaha. It should be complete. Then dridhabhumihi. That is known as avyāvṛttabhajanāt. We should worship Bhagavan, dirghakala nairantadya satkara asevita. Once, Sri Narada Maharshi was going somewhere. And two sadhakas were sitting and doing their sadhana. They saw that Bhagavan, Narada Maharshi is going that. They went near Bhagavan and said, Bhagavan, namaste. Oh, namaste. Where are you going? Oh, I am going to Vaikuntha. Oh, Bhagavan, please ask, Bhagavan, that when we will be blessed with our, siddhi. We are doing sadhana for a long time. So when we will be blessed with Bhagavan's darsana in our life? Narada said yes. After some time, some days he came back and the sadhakas were waiting when Narada will come. Like, students will be waiting for their results, exam results, like that. With fear also, with, they were all waiting. Both of them were waiting. And then Bhagavan came back, Narada came back. The first one went and said, oh, please tell me when I will be blessed with Bhagavan's darshan. He said, you have to wait for 2 more births. He fainted. 2 more births? My God, I have to wait again to have Bhagavan's darshan for 2. Now the second person, he asked, and what about me? He said, you see the tamarind tree? The tamarind tree was there near. And you see, yes, how many branches are there? Many branches. And in each branch there are so many leaves. In tamarind tree there will be one, and there will be many small leaves. You count all those tamarind tree leaves, so many births you have to wait. This person started to, jump. So Narada thought that this man got mad only, because he thought that, now so many. So he asked, why are you jumping? He said, I'm so happy. Why? Even after so many births, I will have Bhagavan's darsana, isn't it? So I'm happy. And that moment, Bhagavan appeared in front of him. That is the avyāvṛttabhajanāt, that firm, that love for Bhagavan, that we are ready to, wait, we are ready to take up anything in our life. If we can have Bhagavan, we should be ready to bear many difficulties in our life. And when we start to love them, all those difficulties, physical, mental, emotional, and even our intellectual troubles, when we bear all of them for the sake of Bhagavan, Bhagavan comes to us. That is avyāvṛttabhajanāt. There was a Mahatma known as Kavi. In Bhagavata, Ekadasha Skanda, you will, So the Kavi is telling how we can remove all kinds of fears. Samsara bhaya. This samsara, punarjanma, and all this bhaya, how can we remove? He says, Manye akutaschit bhayamachyutasya padambujopāsanā matra nityam udvigna buddhera sadatma bhavat vishwatmana yatra nivartate bhihi. We are all of us are afraid. All of us, there are different kinds of fears in the bosom of all of us. We may then say, no, I'm very, very brave. And then one, one spider comes. Oh, I'm okay with anything other than spider. like that it goes. Bhayam. Why bhaya comes? Because we feel that I am a limited being, and if anything happened to my body or my mind or my intellect, then I am doomed. This is what we feel, truly. Because of that, because of this identification with body, mind and intellect, we are afraid. Now, so this bhayam, now how can we remove this bhaya? Says, Achyutasya padambujopasanam. Abhajanam of Achyuta. No, so that is the uddikna buddhehe asadatma bhavat. Why this uddiknata? Why this fear? Asadatma bhavat. We feel atma, which is now anatma. Anatmani atma buddhihi. Because of that fear, how can we remove it? We can remove it only by the worship of the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Now, is this Bhagavan different from Paramatma? No. See, that's why in our tradition we start with saguna sakara. Okay? Asmin janmani janma janmantareva. Maybe there are people who are not, it's not much needed for a few saguna sakara because they have done this in the previous births. Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi, when he was just 16 years old, he got this nirvikalpa samadhi. It's not just like that. So asmin janmani janma janmantarat saguna sakara bhakti. That's how we start. And when we are, because see, we are so much identified with the body, we are so much identified with the prapancha, with nama rupa. So if we want to come out of nama rupa, we need nama rupa. So we take the nama rupa of Bhagavan, saguna sakara rupa of Bhagavan. We start from there. As our mind becomes more and more pure and then more and more clear and then, becomes more and more sattva, then just Bhagavan's, the rupa, get evaporated. And thus the bhava, guna of Bhagavan can be experienced. Saguna nirakara. Now, as we progress, then what happened? That gunas also, merge back and it will come to the nirguna nirakara bhava. So these are all not opposed to each other. They are all, complementary to each other. That's why the Shastra, the Tantra says, we start Prathama Pratima Puja. As we start our spiritual life, our mind is so much, distracted. It is not possible for a distracted, impure mind to think about Bhagavan. So, we need all this, Bhagavan's, Sangha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, Bhagavan's Rupa, so that from all other thoughts, the mind, because such a beautiful form. And there is Pada Tulasi, Bhagavan's Vanamala is there, and then the Tulasi Mala, nice fragrance. Okay? And then Rupa, and then we hear Bhagavan's nice bhajans and then namas, and then Prasada, nice taste. So, that's how we have to progress. See, we are a common man. We are living in this Pancha Bhautika Sharira. Now, with Indriyas we are living. To come out of the Indriyas, we have to use Indriyas. It's not possible otherwise for most of the people. So, use the touch. You want to have nice touch? Touch Bhagavan. Want to smell? You want nice fragrance? Smell the fragrance of the Pada Tulasi of Bhagavan. Want to see nice things? See Bhagavan. You decorate him in different ways. And then look at him. And you want to taste nice things? Offer it to him. See, with the Panchabhuta or Panchendriyas, what we do? We come out from the world, slowly we come into another level. Prathama Pratima Puja. As we progress in our spiritual path, mind becomes more and more pure and then, Shuddha Satyuka. Then what happens? Didiyam Pratikam Uchyate. First we need Shankha Chakra Gada Bhagavan's form, because mind is so much distracted. Then, as we progress, then just a Salagrama of Bhagavan, or a Shivalinga of Bhagavan, or a Yandra, Sri Yandra of Bhagavati, and just one symbol is enough. That's why Didiyam Pratikam Uchyate. A symbol will be, see, from Saguna Sakara, a symbol is, although there is but it is not like Akara is very less. Now from Saguna Sakara, slowly we are going into Saguna Nirakara. Now, then where we go? Didiyam Pratikam Pradhama Pratima Puja Pratikam Didiyam Uchyate Tritiyam Pranavamittyahu. When we practice that, then we come to a level where Brahmakara Vritti. Now, through the Omkara Upāsanā, we tune ourselves into Brahmakara Vritti. Tridiyam Pranavamuchyate Atmetyahus Chaturthakam. A person who becomes master in Pranavopāsanā alone can meditate on the pure self. So, avyāvṛttabhajanāt. For all this, whether it is Pratima Puja, Pratika Puja, Pranavopāsanā or Atmopāsanā, everywhere avyāvṛttabhajanam is must. Without avyāvṛttabhajanā, nowadays, someday people are like that. Someday they do Nirguna Nirakara Upāsanā. Someday they do Saguna Sakara. Sometimes this, sometimes that. And we ourselves do not know what we want to do. So whatever comes, like seasonal, like seasonal fruits, like that seasonal sadhanas are there. This and that and this and that. Mind is going on after all that. And after some time, mind becomes very tired. Mind tells you, I think this is not our cup of tea. Let us leave all this and go back. Because that's how we live our spiritual life. So it's not possible. Avyāvṛttabhajanāt. Now comes a question. Bhagavan, you are telling avyāvṛttabhajanam. Is it possible? Is it humanly possible always to, remember, chant? Is it possible? Narada said, who asked you to do only one thing? You can do many things. Acha? Avyāvṛttabhajanam. Yes. Says, Śravaṇam-kīrtanam chāsya smaranam mahadam gatehe seva ijyāvanatirdasyam sakhyamātma samarpanam. This is what actually Narada taught to Prahlada, and Prahlada taught this to his co-students. So, Bhagavan says it's not that when we say that avyāvṛttabhajanāt, that you have to only do japa, or only do puja, or only do meditation. No. See, our mind need varieties. Every day, if they give you, palpayasam, nice payas pudding, after 3-4 days we say, what is this palpayas every day? No. What you want? Pizza. Oh, okay. Every day pizza. Morning, evening, night, pizza. We need, varieties. So, that's how human mind is. So, for the, for almost the 90% of sadhakas, see, always will be a small group which doesn't need all this, but there are exceptions. But for the maximum or the, majority of people, we cannot do one type of bhajanam always. So that's why Shravanam, sometimes, you listen to Bhagavan's Nama. So after some time listening, so much, people put that thing in their ears and then walk. I feel how they are walking, because if I start to put anything, I get irritated. That Shabda, but anyhow, they are all Siddhas. So, Shravana Siddhaha, they can, I can't. So, always Shravanam. Always Shravanam is not possible. So, what do you do? Kirtanam. Sometimes do Shravana, sometimes do, or when you get bored, stop it. And then ourselves, Narayana Hari, Narayana Hari. See, we don't know, only this, the only thing is, others should not hear because it will become very difficult for them. So we go to an ekanta sthana and Narayana Hari, Narayana Hari. Kirtanam. So, Shravana, listen to Bhagavan's Nama, Rupa, Guna, Amrita, Tattva, all that. And some when we are not that much, little bit this, we go and then do Kirtana. Okay? Kirtanam of Bhagavan's Kada, Bhagavan's Nama, Bhagavan's Rupa, Bhagavan's Tattva also. Okay? So, whenever we get a chance to tell Bhagavan's stories or the Shastra, always take it as an upasana for one's own self. Otherwise, we will be really, we think, in the beginning, etc., when we take our courses, etc., I shall change the people and then I will give them inspiration. And then after some courses, 1 or 2 courses, we understand nothing is going to happen. If anything happens, it is only for us. Okay? So, whenever Bhagavan gives us a chance to speak or to, don't think that people are going to be, really enjoy this. So they may enjoy, but we may not be able to change them, etc. Because unless they want to change, nobody can change them. Okay? So, Kirtanam. So when Shravanam, Kirtanam. Go on speaking on Bhagavan's Nama, Rupa, Guna, Tattva, etc. Now that also getting a little bored. Then what we should do? Smaranam. Too much. Smaranam. Remember Bhagavan. Dhyana of Bhagavan. So sometimes we do our Shravana, sometimes we are doing Bhajana, but sometimes we are doing Dhyanam of Bhagavan, Smarana of Bhagavan. We sit and then remember, oh, how beautiful that Vrindavanam is. There all the flowers are there. Not the present Vrindavan, okay? If you go to present Vrindavan, you will be shocked. Because, we all in South India, we hear about Vrindavan so much. And the first time when I went to Vrindavan, my heart broke. Because we think that, this is like a grand Mughal, that's what we think. That like we go to, when I was a small child, we used to go to Vrindavan. Vrindavan is this, in Bangalore, they have beautiful garden. And then the garden's name is Vrindavan Gardens. So I used to think that Vrindavan also, if this garden is so beautiful, how beautiful Vrindavan will be. And then I went to Vrindavan. Anyhow, Bhagavan is there anyhow. So, but when we can, imagine, that's a very beautiful thing to imagine Bhagavan's Dhama. And then Bhagavan is running around in that Vrindavana, then Bhagavan's Leelas. And then Bhagavan's Rupa, so handsome he is, so beautiful. And then we see that, his more mukut is like this, so we can keep it right also. And something is fallen, we can see all this possible. So Bhagavan's Rupa, then we can, think that each and every, Anga of Bhagavan, so nice. Rupa of Bhagavan. Then slowly, how compassionate is our Bhagavan. How much he loves everyone, how much he is ready to do anything. One day, Bhagavan and Arjuna, they were the best friends. So Bhagavan used to go for an evening walk with Arjuna. But then when they go, they in disguise, because otherwise people will start come and then do namaskar. So when you walk also, if you have namaskar, you cannot walk also. So Bhagavan, they in another form they were. Then they went to one small chopadi, small hut. There, one sadhu amma, one Mataji is doing bhajan japa. So much prema. So, Bhagavan said, you go there and then see what is happening there. So Arjuna went there and she said, Samma is in a bhava, samadhi and then doing japa and kirtanam of that. But then he saw that near Amma, there was a big sword kept. A khadga was there. So he waited for some time when Amma came to, sadharana, into the then he asked mother, this Yogini Mata, oh Mataji, Namaskar, Pranam and all that. He said, see, you are just a Yogini. Why are you keeping this talwar? Why are you keeping this sword near you? Up to that, she was so calm and quiet. But when that said, she became very angry. This sword is kept to punish two people. Acha, two people, who are they? One is that Arjuna, another is that Draupadi. Waiting to see them, to cut their nose. Why? What happened? That Arjuna, you see, he made Bhagavan as his Sarathi. And this Bhagavan used to take all the arrows on himself so that he can protect Arjuna. How much he was bleeding and he was never looking at him. What kind of a person? If I see him, I will cut his nose. Oh. Now what about Draupadi? What things she has not made Krishna to do? He has to feed people. When, she was in the sadhas with 5 husbands, Krishna has to come and, cover her up. So, which was that vastra by which Bhagavan was covering? He himself. So, this lady, lady without any shame, she made Bhagavan her vastra. Let me see her. I will, so this is also, it's a bhajanam. See, this is the beauty of bhakti, you see. Bhakti is not only this or that. Vidvesha bhakti. That's also bhakti. If you go in the Jagannath Puri, etc., my God, those people, they call so many names on Bhagavan. They say, see, you come and sit in this our place. Why? And then eat and eat and eat. We are all starving. So this Odisha is a poor state. And you are eating everything. Whatever. Why? Because all other people, all other states, all of them are very, they are very cunning. They don't want you. You come and sit here and then eating our food also. Like that. And they scold him like anything. They make a big, this morning they make a big brush out of neem. And then they try to, brush Bhagavan, this big murti. And it will not. Sometimes you will go here and there. Actually, we can see that, Bhagavan doesn't want to do all of those things. He won't take bath. Only once in a year he will take bath. Just Snana Purnima over. So, he doesn't want this. And then he will go here and there and they will... Good that we don't understand Odisha so much, Odia so much. Otherwise, we cannot stand there. See, that is the beauty of bhakti. It is not only telling, oh, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh, curse him. He likes it. So, that is the, that's why they say that bhakti is the easiest path. Anything. You can think him as your friend or your son or your husband or your father. Any kind of relation is possible with him. See, there is rasam. So, sravanam-kīrtanam, smaranam. And not only that, mahatam gatehe. In this path, you meet great bhaktas. You look at them and then you remember Bhagavan and then you go into ecstasy. Mahatam gatihi. Because of the life of masters. And next is seva. Morning get up, give him a bath, and then you see, that is the Pushti Marga. We should see how they don't worship Bhagavan like an idol or anything. For them, it is baby Krishna. How you take care of a baby, like that they take care. If it is a summer, then they give him, in rose water bath, and then put all kinds of very nice clothes, and then lots of mogra and all the pushpa. If it is winter, they have winter clothes, everything for him. Morning they will make him brush. No, see, that is known as, that is the beauty of this path. Okay, gati and seva. No, you can serve him in different ways, not only in the temple. There are Nayanmars in Tamil tradition. One Nayanmar, the Siddha, he always will have some weapons with him. So that wherever, when you go to a temple, he will clean the temple. If there's something, some dirt, etc., that he will. That took him to the Siddhatva. So anything, that is seva. Worshipping Bhagavan in the idol, worshipping Bhagavan in people. Seva. And ijya, different kinds of yaga, yajna. Okay. Then, avanatihi. Nothing is possible. Oh Bhagavan, they can do all these yaga, yajna, etc. What I can do? Avanati. Namaskar. No? Bhagavan, agnena yassu pradharaya. I do namaskar. Avanatihi. Dasyam. We feel ourselves as the dasa of Bhagavan. And sakyam. We feel that he is our sakha. No? He is our friend. And atma samarpanam. That is the meditation or dhyana or the didhyasana. So these are all possible. So in bhajanam, it's not only doing one thing. We do all these things and constantly we are worshipping Bhagavan. Avyāvṛttabhajanāt. So if we really love Bhagavan, then everything is possible. There is no love, nothing is possible. Now, how? So said avyāvṛttabhajanāt. Why the connection? But with avyāvṛttabhajanas, we can develop bhakti. Now, what is this avyāvṛttabhajanam? I said, no, avyāvṛttabhajanam is also that avyāvṛttabhajana. Another padhabheda is avyāvṛttabhajana. What is avyāvṛtam? Navyāvṛtam. Uncovered. Avyāvṛttabhajana means bhajana without any coverings or without any pretensions. You can love him in any means. Not that you have to be like this only, you have to be like that only. No. In any manner, if we get connected with Bhagavan, avyāvrita. Not that you have to do certain things only. So that is the another one. Now, how this is possible is the next sutra. Loke api bhagavad-guṇa-śravaṇa-kīrtanāt. Lokepi bhagavad-guṇa-śravaṇa-kīrtanāt. Lokepi bhagavad-guṇa-śravaṇa-kīrtanāt. Loke api. Loke api means even in this world, or even when we are engaged in this world. Loke api. Means what? See, sometimes we think that, now see, I am a householder. Let me do this and that and this and that. After completing all my duties, I will worship Bhagavan. This after completion, nobody knows. Ayurgacchati. No, we do not know when we go to sleep today whether I will get up tomorrow morning. There is no guarantee. There's no guarantee in life at all. We think that we will do all this and then Bhagavad Bhajanam. That is this is actually a foolish thinking. That we will do everything and no, there is no time like that. Loke api, even when we are in this worldly life, also api. Loke api, just because I am a laukika, just because I am a householder, we should not say that I have no time to do, Bhagavan's bhajanam, etc. Loke api, even when a person is a laukika, even when a person is a householder, even when a person is filled with lots of responsibilities, what he should do? Bhagavad-guṇa-śravaṇa-kīrtanāt. He should listen to the guna-śravaṇam, which he should listen to the greatness of Bhagavan, Bhagavan's kadha, Bhagavan's guna, Bhagavan's tattva śravaṇam. We have to do the śravana. And not only śravana, kirtanam. We have to sing, we have to chant, we have to, get ourselves associated with the Lord. Not only just hearing, but that whatever we hear should start to manifest also. So, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna says, when you are as a householder, you should catch Bhagavan with one hand and then do all those, works of this world as his worship. And then a time will come when you can catch hold of Bhagavan with both hands. When at that time comes, you should not say, no, I will not. But when up to that, until that moment, we have to do this also. We cannot run away from the world. But just because I am a householder or I have so many responsibilities in my life, I cannot say that I will not do the bhajana of Bhagavan, because the entire purpose of human life, the supreme purpose of human life is to do the bhajanam of Bhagavan. If we say, I will not do this because of this and that, then we are actually wasting our life. No? Ayurnasyadi pasyatam pratidinam yati kshayam yauvanam pratyayanti gata punarna divasaha kalo jagat bhakshakah Lakshmi toya taranka bhanga chapala vidyuchalam jivitam. Vidyuchalam jivitam. Our life is like a, vidyut, like a lightning. It is there now. Next moment, vidyuchalam jividam. Tasman mam sharanagatam sharanada. Tvam raksha adhuna. Oh Bhagavan, please protect me now. Because we do not know what is going to happen at the next moment. So, loke api, even when we are in this world, bhagavad-guṇa-śravaṇa-kīrtanāt. So, even while engaged in these worldly duties, we should worship Bhagavan by hearing and singing the greatness of Bhagavan, the glories of Bhagavan. So, bhagavad-guṇa-śravaṇa. That's the first one. Everybody here also, Śravaṇam. That's why Śravana is the most important. The ears are considered as the Rajapada, or the gates of the city. Although there are many, many gates, but this is, see, even I see a thing, Suppose I do not know what this is. Okay? I am seeing this, but I am not knowing this. So as a child, I asked my mother or father or uncle or somebody, what is this? Then my mother or father or uncle or teacher told me, this is a paperweight. Now, from where this jnanam came? Shravanat. So that's why in our Vedic tradition, the Veda is not said drishtam. Veda is not a Shruti. Veda is Shruti. That's why in the Veda also, Bhadram karnebhi shrunuyama devaha. The first prayer, let us hear auspicious thing in this life. Now, Bhagavata also says, madvartaya tayamana na bandhaya grihamataha. So madvarta yatayamanam bandhaya grihaha. Even if a person is grihastha, but if he is continuously listening to the greatness of me, that griha will not become a bandhanam for him. Says, Tum bhava yoga paribhavida hritsaroje aste shrute idi padhana nunadha pumsam. So how Bhagavan enters into our heart? Through our Shravanam. And entering into our heart, what does he do? Pravishta karnadandrena snanam bhavasaroruham dhunoti syamalam krishnaha salilasya yatha sharat. After the rains, when Sharat Kala comes, everything becomes clear. Like that, through our ears, Bhagavan enters into our heart and purifies our heart. So Shravanam is very, very important. Every day we should listen to Bhagavan's Nama, Bhagavan's Rupa, Bhagavan's Guna, Bhagavan's Katha, Bhagavan's Tattvam. Every day Shravanam. So, bhagavad-guṇa-śravaṇa. Very, 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 very important. Not only Shravanam, then Kirtanam cha. Kuryāt sarvāni karmāni madartam shanakai smaran mayyarpida manaschiddho maddharmātmā manoratihi. See, wherever Bhagavan keeps us, whether Bhagavan keeps us in the samsara, no problem. When Bhagavan keeps us in a ashrama, no problem. See, if we start to find out the negative sides, everywhere there is negative things. There's no perfect world, or there's no perfect anything in this world. Other than Bhagavan, nothing is perfect. Why? Because if the Jagat is perfect, who will search Bhagavan? So Bhagavan doesn't want, Bhagavan wants each and every jiva to search him. So he made this world not very perfect. So anywhere we are, there will be problems. There will be negativities. There will be this and that. But what we should do, says, Kuryāt sarvāni karmāni madartham. No, see, whatever duty comes to us, do all of them as a service of me. How? Shanakaihi smaran. Always remembering Bhagavan. Not loudly, Shanakaihi. Nobody should know that we are worshipping Bhagavan. See, suppose you are in the kitchen. You are making doshas. So, when you are taking that dosha, feel that we are actually, Bhagavan is pleased with my two dosha. So, each and everything. Actually, think about like, we can lead such a beautiful life. How? Kuryāt sarvāni karmāni madartham shanakaihi smaran. Connect everything with Bhagavan. You take honey and then put on everything becomes sweet. Like that, connect everything with Bhagavan, everything becomes sweet. Then, Mayarpida Manaschittaha, keeping your mind and chitta in me. And Madharma Atmanuratihi, rejoicing in your own self. Now, do all actions, whatever comes to our life, that, Sarvani Mamanusmara Yudhyacha. There are more. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu extra gives beautiful, this Kirtanam. No? What is this Kirtanam? What is the importance of Kirtanam? That we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.